Yes, I'm absolutely gonna be playing Candy Crush. Hey, Cand, how's it going? My phone died. God. That's the one downside of having a very, very old phone is it does die rather rapidly. Especially when I'm like on TikTok for way too long. Working away, just got back from my lunch walk. Hope the walk was good. Is it like freezing today or is it like better? It was a little bit better, I think, yesterday when I went out, which was nice. It's mild. Okay, that's good. I'm like, never mind what I posted on all the sites today, the photo I posted, but I'm done with the cold. I'm very done with it. Cause honestly, you're wearing your heavy coat, had it open sometimes. Okay, that's nice. I'm also just realizing I didn't plug my headphones in, so this might be echoey. I'm just gonna do that. Just cause like, I don't know if it was doing feedback through the speakers, but I just don't want to make weird audio. You saw the pic in question and that's a chilly outfit? Yeah, it was the last couple photos in that set, I was so cold. And you can see in the photos, I like tried to like color edit a bit to hide it because my fingers were like purple. And there wasn't like a whole hell of a lot I could do about that. And like the rings I was wearing like shrunk and I couldn't get them off. We literally were only shooting for like maybe an hour, and then my sister's partner came to pick us up and I was just like, I was freezing the entire time. We do like 5 minutes of like taking photos and I'd wrap myself up in my cloak and just like shiver because we were right near the edge of the lake, so it was just like icy lake wind and like nothing protecting us. It was just like lake us and just the wind. It's so fucking cold and there were so many geese. But it turned out good, so the geese were nice. See, you say menaces, but geese and I both come from hell, so we have like an understanding. Like, I'm fine with geese. I've never had an issue. I've never actually been attacked by a goose before. I have chased them around. Like, I've literally chased geese for fun. I'm like immune to their menace. I have hiccups. I am incapable of eating bread properly. You once played a softball game where the outfield was full of about 1 to 2 dozen of them. That's a lot. That's a lot of geese. I would say where we were shooting, there was probably, yeah, like 2 dozen geese and then a handful of swans. But in my hometown, honestly, geese were never the issue. It was the seagulls that would attack you. Like, seagulls would full on, like, there was a kid in my elementary school who had to go to the hospital because a flock of seagulls started pecking him to get his, like, slice of pizza, because there's, like, a pizza store, like, nearby the elementary school. So, like, not really the young kids, but, like, the middle school kids could, like, go across, get some pizza, and come back for their lunch break. And there was a kid, like a younger kid, that went across with his brother and had just like a slice of pizza and was walking back to school, and he got horrifically pecked by birds. You've not had bad issues with seagulls in Canada. They were more aggressive in the UK. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Toronto versus elsewhere in Ontario. I think it was specifically like in around my elementary school because they got extra aggressive when when we started having like popcorn day outside. So whatever we were using to flavor, I think it was specifically the salt and vinegar popcorn, made them just go insane. And they got like super aggressive. So after that kid went to the hospital, we started doing, you could only eat inside. You weren't allowed to eat outside on the, like you couldn't take snacks out on recess or anything. You had to eat first, and if you didn't finish it, you couldn't take it outside. Yeah, it was a whole problem. Oh, kids leaving food out would absolutely. Yeah. It could also just be that like seagulls in Toronto aren't aggressive because there's so much garbage that there's no reason for them to attack a person over it. And like geese tend to only really attack people during like mating season if you get too close to where their nests are. So being in the city, you're more likely to have people near where they're mating. Whereas like out rural, there's not that much garbage, so when you start leaving shit everywhere, wild animals get really confused. But you won't end up near like where geese are nesting or whatever, because that's not going to be in the middle of town. You had a wasp crawl up your school uniform shirt and start stinging you. The least sexy school uniform occurrence. Yeah, it doesn't sound great. Agreed. The worst situation I ever had with like a bee or a wasp, I had a hornet fly up my gi pants during when I was coming into a karate tournament. I can't remember if it was karate or jiu-jitsu. I did mixed martial arts. But yeah, hi Jolero. Yeah, it was not ideal because gi pants are really baggy, so it flew all the way up my pants. And the thing is, I still to this day, I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp or a hornet or anything like that. Never. So this yellow jacket was in my pants. It didn't sting me. I don't know why it didn't. It just was on my leg and didn't sting me. The part that was like not the greatest is being one of the only girls in martial arts meant with like a hornet in my pants, I had to take my pants off in the middle of a parking lot in front of a bunch of boys. It was not my finest moment. Feel fear, it nourishes me. I've only been stung twice. Once as a baby when your dad put you down on top of it, and once when you stepped on one. Yeah, like sitting or stepping on them, I can see why it sucks that your dad wasn't like paying attention though. Like your dad should have like not done that. Yeah, I've only been bit by like mosquitoes and horseflies and stuff like everybody. I did, what else? I've been like attacked by leeches a million times. And then fire ants. Fire ants are not great. Oh, on a picnic table. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Laura did Taekwondo? Yeah, I did a lot of stuff. So my studio was primarily Okinawa and Goju-ryu, which was great, and it involves not just like regular like hand-to-hand fighting, but it also involved a lot of weapons training. So like I know how to use tonfa and bow staff training. We did boken or like wooden practice katana training. What else? We had nunchucks. We did a bunch of stuff. We also did judo, jiu-jitsu, karate. We did occasionally Chinese style staff fighting as well. So like we had, cause like they have like animal themed like kata. So we did like I think Drunken Monkey was one of my favorite ones, and then like Leopard was really fun. And then like yeah, we did unarmed stuff in that similar style. Yeah, so we did like a little bit of everything. We did sumo, karate. It was super fun. It was. I gotta close my door. I forgot. You did archery? Archery's fun. I think we had an archery unit in gym when I was in middle school. And I think maybe in high school as well. Hair's in my face. But yeah, we did all sorts of things. I will say about my karate experience or my martial arts experience was I liked doing the thing. I just really disliked how my sensei interacted with small girls, let's just say. Yeah. And it wasn't in like a creepy sexual way. It was more like it was really misogynistic to little girls in a way that was like really uncomfortable. Like he used to always make fun of me because I I was the smallest person because I was the only girl, especially the only girl over like a yellow belt. And because I was so much smaller than everyone else, I focused on countering moves a lot. I would just sit there and wait and not do anything unless someone attacked me first. Which is what you're supposed to do when you're smaller than people, is like especially someone like me who's also like small but not fast. My only real way of handling any situation was to use people's weight against them. I very much was more in the jujitsu, like redirection of force sort of thing. Yeah. But he used to always fucking specifically do judo fights or sumo fights with me. When he was like a 220 pound fully grown adult man and I was like not even 100 pounds 10-year-old little girl, and he'd just like be like, you can't counter me, you need to actually have initiative. And I'm like, I don't care how much initiative I have, there's no way I'm knocking you over. It's not happening. The only thing I can do is like dodge you and hope you run out of the... That's literally my only option. How am I going to judo throw someone almost 3 times my size? It's not happening. Yeah. And like, he'd go easy. It's not like he'd just like pick me up and put me outside the ring, which he obviously could have just like single-handedly picked me up. So, but like, it just felt like really weird how he'd like emphasize, like he'd make fun of me for being passive, and want me to act more like the boys, even though I was like literally half the size of everyone there. And I was the only higher ranked girl. Other than there was one older girl who was like in her early 20s, who was like a blue or brown belt or something. And then he was really awful to my sister. He'd pick her up by her ears sometimes because she'd get too tired and just want to sit in the back. Because she honestly didn't want to be there. And like, knowing now what we didn't know then is that like me and my sister are both disabled, like makes it even more annoying. But yeah, and then like, I would know things. Yeah, I hate that too. But like, I would know stuff and I wouldn't be able to test for a higher belt. For like, I would have to spend longer and be better than the boys to get like the same recognition. It was really frustrating. It was really annoying. And considering like, as far as grappling goes, like anytime we did tournaments, I always won in grapple tournaments because you can't joint lock me. It's impossible. You can't do an armbar on me. My like, armbar that. Try and armbar that. See if you can do that. You can't. It'll hit the floor and I still won't be in pain. And then I'll just like hit you. Yeah, it's a superpower. Or there was like this like wrist lock we did that went this way and people would do it. I'm like, they're like, why aren't you tapping? I'm like, it fucking doesn't hurt. I don't feel any. That's my normal range of motion. Like, You, you think that, I don't fucking know. You tap that? Yeah. You and a lot of people. Let me just bonk you. Wait, oh, I have the little. Do I have? Haha. Haha. I have infinite channel points. I can bonk you noise. Haha. Do I ever watch it at the Olympics? Not really. I don't watch a lot of sports stuff. She had strong opinions about ring etiquette and how people were doing. Yeah, I can see that. That's part of the reason, like, I can't watch a lot of that stuff. Just because I know just enough that I'm like, what the fuck? And it's why I can't watch, like, MMA. Because I'm like, that is stupid. Like, you could do all of what people in MMA do, but with helmets on, and it would be more fun, and people wouldn't lose their teeth. Like, yeah, I don't understand why they have to do that. And the thing that's really funny to me is you can consent to doing MMA, but like you can't consent to BDSM under the law. Or that's technically just like not a thing. Or like, oh, that's not paying, like selling your body when you're actually losing bits of your mouth and brain cells. But like what I do is, like, I don't understand. People don't make any fucking sense. I just don't get it. Yeah. And then also being disabled, like I just find sports incredibly boring because I don't understand it. Like I stopped doing martial arts when I was 13. Like late 13. And it's like, that's when I stopped doing pretty much any sport. I did like casual soccer in university, and stuff. I also did wrestling in middle school, and let me tell you, that shit's stupid. Wrestling is actually just not a good sport because it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Like, as someone who has martial arts training, especially like judo or jiu-jitsu training, going into doing wrestling, you're just like, what the fuck is this? No, not pro wrestling like WWE. I mean like actual throwing each other wrestling is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Like the way the throws work don't make sense. It's clearly a sport designed by like people on steroids because it just doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, judo's better because like I struggled being on the wrestling team because like to throw someone you have to like grab them essentially around the knees or a little lower and like pick them up on your shoulder and then put them down, which I can't no, that A is stupid. You have to physically lift a person's entire body weight off the ground, which is why you have weight categories, but it's still dumb because I was small enough that there was no one else in my weight category, so they made me compete up. So like I was always wrestling people who were like a weight class or two above me. So like, no. And everyone at my school was above me in weight class, and all of them were boys except one girl who was like 3 or 4 weight classes above me. And I had to learn how to do like wrestling throws on someone who like was twice my size. Like, no. And I would just always accidentally just judo throw them. And I wouldn't get any points. I'm like, this stupid. It's stupid. And also half Nelsons are dumb. Those don't make any fucking sense. Why would you do that? Those are so easy to like just get out of. Like, okay, you like loop your hand around my arm, but if I just kind of do that, it doesn't work. Sports are weird. Sports don't make sense. Like football, for example. You flip a coin and then you fight the entire time to get your quarterback. Like, it's 25 cents. Chill out. Oh yeah. I mean, at least in basketball, like, if you're short and you're good at, like, you have really good aim, you can kind of do something. I have seen, like, some good short basketball players, but you can't block, you can't dunk. I'm glad you got it, and My favorite memory of playing baseball is sitting in the outfield learning how to like duck call with pieces of grass. It's literally all I did. My only other real memory of playing baseball was someone hit a grounder directly into my shin, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm never playing this again. Also, I can't run, so like right there, that like cuts out most sports. I physically cannot run. Like, that rules out a lot of things. And my least favorite sport to play, though, isn't even the ones that involve running. It's fucking volleyball. Volleyball is dumb. I hate volleyball. I used to, like, because you have to serve from a certain area, which I guess makes sense if you're able-bodied, but, like, I can't serve. Anytime I hit, like, the ball from, like underhand, it popped my wrist out every fucking time. Every single time I played volleyball, from like grade 1 to like university when I was on a casual team, I would dislocate my wrists, I'd dislocate all of my fingers, because even that, like I can't do that. All of my fingertips, like they bend backwards. I can't do that. Yeah. Soccer, baseball is fucking great. No, Cand, I don't think I have. Yeah, no, the only real like extracurricular thing I did that like I still technically could do now is I did chess. I was on my elementary and middle school chess team, and I was the county chess champion for 6 or 7 years. Something like that. There's really only one girl that came close that would like give me a challenge, and I still would beat her pretty much every time. Chess is great, though I will say, again, playing that competitively ruined it for me. I haven't played chess more than once or twice since I was in high school. I just don't play anymore because it makes me upset. Because I got to provincials once and I came 27th. So there was 1 year, I can't remember, I was either in grade 8 or grade 9. I think it was grade 8. I was ranked 27th best chess player in Ontario. It's not really that impressive. Thank you. I had like a ranking and everything, because there's like, thank you. Yeah, the chess.com has like your like seed rankings and stuff. Okay, I won't tell you how impressed to be. I'll just say, like, for the most part, it's gender segregated up until the provincial qualifiers. And then you start actually going against boys. And I just have to say, girls are not good at chess. Like, little girls are not good at chess. And it's not because girls are inherently bad at chess. It's just girls are discouraged from being into things like math. And being good at math makes you really good at chess. You had one of the best Scrabble players in Canada as your math professor. Yeah, he sounds interesting. But yeah, no, girls are just like tend to be less good at these things. And also girls get discouraged from hyper-focusing. But I will say the young boys that are good at chess are awful people most of the time. Like when you're, or at the very least, like most of the guys would shit talk a lot and be like, ugh, I'm not playing a girl. It's like, actually, I'm not a girl anymore, but you have no attention span. Yeah, you have to have like an ability to hyper focus, a really good sense of pattern. I just really like puzzles. I'm not a girl, I'm a rook. Well, you see, the queen is the most powerful piece, so fuck you. King can't do shit. King only knows castle, run away, and die, okay? Planning ahead can be boring. Also eat hot chip, yes. Planning ahead I find is only fun when it's like super strategic, and it was only ever fun for chess for me. Like I couldn't play StarCraft or Age of Empires or anything like that. I'd get really bored because the planning was so long term. Whereas like something where it's like, okay, I think have like a couple iterations, and for the most part, honestly, when I played chess, I didn't really plan much. I just had kind of like a feel for where I was trying to go and where he was, like I just got like a feeling of like the state of the board. It just kind of felt intuitive, which is probably why like I hit a wall really quickly. It was like that with me in everything in like middle school and like elementary school, is that like I never really studied anything. I didn't know what I was doing. I just got a lot of basic concepts super intuitively, and then everyone just treated me like I was a genius, and then I just coasted on that until suddenly they're like, why aren't you intuitively getting all this other stuff? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I feel like there's like a distinct difference between understanding trigonometry the first time it's shown to you versus like being able to memorize your 9 times tables as like a 5-year-old. You can half relate to that? Similar but different. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I feel like there's a lot of folks for whom that's relatively similar. God, I have so much shit everywhere. But yeah, I always find like I can pick things up really quickly on a base level. Like I can understand pretty much everything on a very simplistic level, and then mastering things I struggle with a lot. Like it takes me a while to actually, and I have to like care. You were getting 60s in math, but you were tutoring other students and boosting their grades a lot? Interesting. Just like a difficulty, like you understood the concepts, you just like had a hard time either doing assignments or testing or whatever. Because that was me in grade 11 math, but to be fair to me, the only reason I did bad is because I didn't test well in grade 11. Because I couldn't memorize things because I had insomnia so bad I was hallucinating. do not recommend that. Sleep is important. If you don't sleep, you will have problems. Yeah, you couldn't do homework and no attention to details. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. A lot of negative signs were dropped. Yeah. Yeah, I find like that's what happened to me with yeah, like later years in high school where I just like had no motivation. I was depressed. I was sleep deprived. Like my ability to do pretty much anything was minimal. Like I understood things, but like I couldn't demonstrate that I understood things because I was depressed and tired. Blanky mode. Honestly, I went from being extremely sleep deprived in high school and even in early university because of my depression to now like I was straight up like if I'm tired I'll just have a nap. This stream started an hour late because I decided I just wanted to lay down and have a nap. Your brain would shut down from boredom. That sounds a little bit like ADHD. Or not that I have ADHD, but like from what some of my friends with ADHD have told me is that like with ADHD it can literally just be like if you're not getting dopamine from a thing, you just can't do it because you're like so dopamine deprived. And then last year you've come to the conclusion you almost certainly have ADHD. That would track, honestly. And like I'm autistic and I find honestly like autistic people and people with ADHD we tend to like find each other all of the time. I'm gonna start up Steam. It's gonna take me a while to get all this focused, so we're still gonna chat for a bit, but I'm gonna try and make that work. Yeah, there is so much. Just so much. Oh, there's Steam. You don't know if you have ADHD, but you definitely have experiences that match a lot of ADHD. But also a lot of dopamine messy stuff you don't want to say for sure. Like is it ADHD or untreated depression and addiction? It's also really hard to say just because like oh my good God, stop opening everything, Steam. I don't need you to do that. It's hard to say. Like, it could also be that, like, I know people with ADHD can end up with addictions just because if it's the thing that gives you dopamine, there you go. Or like, yeah, there's nothing to say that you don't have both. A lot of neurodivergent people end up with depression. So, I say, as an autistic person with depression. No, I'm really lucky. My depression's kind of okay right now. It's not perfect because COVID makes me really mentally unwell. You're lucky to have not had depression. I'm very glad you haven't. I would not wish that on anybody. It's hard to say whether this is lucky or not, but my depression is secondary to PTSD. Well, PTSD, so like I only really get depression like severely if I'm being triggered all the time. So like right now, like I get depressed when like other stuff happens. So if I get triggered a bunch, and the more often I get triggered, the more I fall into a depression. Or if I like sit in autistic burnout for too long, I get depressed. And I had like a really hard time with that. Sunday night, my downstairs neighbors were super fucking loud again, and I full on had a meltdown where I just started stomping on the floor as loud as I could, screaming it's 1 a.m. over and over and over again until they stopped talking. You try and talk about your symptoms from a symptom perspective, and your therapist is encouraging me to think of it less as symptoms, more as learned mechanisms that's alongside. Yeah, and like, a thing I also, like, again, I haven't really been in therapy, but I have heard people say that, like, something that they've learned in therapy that's been really helpful is that, to not deride their coping mechanisms as like flaws, but as the things they did to stay alive at the time. But just because they were useful in that context doesn't mean that it's useful now that they're not in that context anymore. Which I essentially am my own therapist. Sessions with my therapist are like couples therapy with myself. That makes sense. But yeah, I essentially do my own therapy, which I don't know if that's like a thing that everyone can do. I am assuming not. I am a weird person. My dad literally always used to joke that I was a statistical outlier and should not be counted. Anytime I got annoyed about any statistical study ever in my entire life, my dad would just be like, you don't fucking count. Don't worry about it. But I look into a lot of like mental stuff like that and kind of therapize myself. And yeah, just like understanding that the things I did to cope with trauma when I was being traumatized were useful and will be useful again when I'm in traumatic situations again. They've come up and been useful I've gone through a lot of trauma, but they've been useful multiple times, and revisiting those coping mechanisms when I'm being traumatized is great. It's just when I'm not in that situation, it's like your heart rate increasing when you're like being chased is good because it helps increase blood flow so you can run away. Doing that when you're just sitting alone in your room trying to go to bed is not really helpful. So yeah, a lot of it's about like context and like whether or not it's serving you in the moment. Same thing with like I had to teach myself to I had to allow myself to be angry and like do things when I'm mad, because when I was in martial arts, they sort of trained us to never hit anyone when angry, which is good, but it meant that like people would do things to me and I would get like self-righteously angry, and then I'd shut down and wouldn't be able to defend myself. So I had to learn to let myself be more aggressive and less passive. But then I sort of like overcorrected and had to step back and figure out that like balance between the two where I could just be assertive. And I got to a point where the anger was no longer helping me like it had before. Because there is a point where like anger is really, really helpful. And like learning that anger is okay sometimes was like really important for me to learn. And then I had to learn that there's also a time and a place to not be angry anymore, even when someone's doing something that's completely inappropriate. That sometimes I can just say, that's inappropriate, I'm going to place a boundary and I'm going to walk away. Yeah. Healthy emotions. Okay, I'm gonna make Talos Principle start. Whee! Okay, that can go away. I'm just gonna pause the music because Talos is gonna make noise in a moment. Let's see. Oh, I gotta change the stream info. There we go. So I gotta change from just chatting to Talos. Oh god, that's so loud. You have an inherent distrust of anger because of your upbringing? Yeah, that's why I had the issues, because my mom and anger were just not a good time. Oh god, my headphones are weird. Let me know if that sounds too much. I'm trying to change the game on stream, and it's not letting me. It's not letting me do that. There we go. The Talos Principle. There we go. Done. Sick. A little loud? Okay, cool. The audio does change a bit when I go into, like the actual game too. So like, we'll see if it, let's transition. Huzzah. So yeah, I'm gonna open the game. And we'll see, because it definitely, the volume changes like completely when I'm in the game, and I don't know why it does that. Oh god, my body. Oh, it's so crackly. Stop. Oh god, my body hurts so bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I should get my finger brace out, is what I should do. Where'd it go? Where did I put it? I know you're in there. There we go. My light died, that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about the light. I could not give a single fuck right now. Okay, is the audio still too loud? I can turn it down. It's good now? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the menu is so fucking loud. I'm back. So got my hair done, as you can see, recently.
Before the age of chaos, there were other gods. Old gods.
The better ones.
But for all their power, they could not save their world.
Sure.
Thus, I was made.
Shut up, Elohim.
And I shall preserve this world forever, for you and your generations. That is my purpose.
Shut up, Elohim. No one cares. Comedy has taught me that all Gregorian chants are probably funny words being said that way, so I keep trying to make them out. Yeah, they're weird. It seems my refusal to argue semantics with the computer has angered it, and it refuses to engage with me further. Elohim is pleased, which is not my intention. Elohim is pleased because you've swallowed his claptrap. The voice of doubt is your only line of defense. Agreed. Elohim can eat my entire asshole. But not for free. Let's read some things. Post 437. Sick. The blurbs remind me of Outer Wilds. Yeah, it's very similar, sort of like little messages left behind. Like everyone else on the internet these last days, I just wanted to say bye and thanks for reading my little blog for so many years. It's been fun, hasn't it? So many deep conversations, so much philosophy. Okay, it was mostly cat pictures and bad puns, but still. I kind of regret spending so much time at the computer. Not when I was doing stuff, just all the sitting around checking my emails a million times, reading pointless status updates by people I didn't like. But I don't regret the friends I made here, the laughs we had. You're all good people and I'm glad we got to know you. Have a nice end of the world. 12 comments. Elohim has to pay, exactly. Also, canned this, like, if instead of, like, philosophy, it was, like, politics, especially labor politics, this could have been written by you. Idea for a universal history with a cosmopolitan purpose. It remains strange that the earlier generations seem to perform their toilsome labor only for the sake of the later ones, to construct for them a step from which they can raise higher the edifice that nature intended. And only the latest of all generations have the luck to inhabit the edifice that a long line of their ancestors unintentionally constructed. Immanuel Kant. As puzzling as this may be, it is equally necessary if one assumes the following. A species of animal possesses reason and must develop this capacity to its perfection, being individually mortal but immortal in the species. Okay. Humble brag. This sounds more fun. So more like you when you were 18 as opposed to you at 34. Fair. Holy humble brag, Batman. I have always known that God maketh his sun to raise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and the unjust. But I must admit, it's one thing to know the words and another to truly understand them. Though I am certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special or exempt me from suffering. I'm just another human being, and God has seen billions of us come and go. And I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realizing that I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. Guess I'm not the first one to do that, huh? Tags, regret, pride, faith, humble brag, apology, Batman. Oh my good God, shut up with your Christian bullshit. Maybe if bad things happen to good people, God isn't great at anything. Yes, philosophy and robots. Hi Lucy, it's good to see you.
Sometimes I worry that the answers I embrace are too simple. Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology and our intellect? How much is nature? How much is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me? Would it be human? And what would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions? But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
Cool. Yeah, back at it. Speaking of back at it, I had I had a photo shoot session yesterday. Channel recording, cool. God exists, he's at best indifferent to us, yeah. Which is really not fundamentally different than him not existing at all, so what's the fucking point? But yeah, I had a shoot yesterday, and I did two shoots. It was fun times. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. Whoa, I can jump down there? It's probably a bad idea, but... yeah, that looks like death. Yeah, I had a real fun time. I did 2 different ropey things. Whoa. Oh, let me down. Only this can be explained in a nautical metaphor involving a Greek mythological figure. Fact. But yeah, I did two rope shoots. It was very fun. I enjoyed myself. Oh, well then. Because I can't get the jammer over there. But yeah, I did 2 rope shoots at like a really cool new venue. New-ish venue. Got to catch up with a friend. I'm really, really excited to edit everything. Yeah, you'll like it. I'm sure, Liz. I'm really excited to wait, if I turn that off, put that there, go. Reading some manga and listening in the background? Yeah, that's fine. Hope you're enjoying your manga. Sorry. Yeah, the shoot was super fun. I am hoping to edit everything soon. I've never shot so fast in my entire life. We did like 2 sets in like just over 2 hours. That was hard. How do I? Oh. What? Two shoots in 2 hours sounds rough. Yeah, it was really hard. And one of them was like a rope shoot, so it was like super intense. How are you doing that? How? How? Laser edging. Yeah, it's very annoying. Because it literally was working 2 seconds ago. Ledging. Oh my good god. Why are you not working all of a sudden? Why are you being a little bitch for? Well, now you're working. I don't understand. I do not in the slightest understand. I don't get it. I don't get why you're being a little bitch for. Okay. Test achieved. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, get there eventually. But yeah, I had a really good time with my shoot. And my friend that I was catching up with, we were talking about like they think they might have EDS or hypermobility syndrome. So that was really fun to talk about. And another friend of mine on Twitter last night was having like the same observation. I'm like, man, twice in one day, huh? That's a lot for me to be like in one day be like, yeah, no, if you want to like talk to me about EDS stuff, I guess we can do that. Yeah, it's crazy having twice in like one fucking day. But sometimes it do be like that. Trying to get up here. Okay. But yeah, it's really great to like be able to have that expertise to share with people. Because most people don't know shit about EDS, including a lot of doctors. So it's really hard to, where's that window? Because fun fact, doctors are fucking dumb. Like, just genuinely really not intelligent. Yeah, doctors do kind of suck. It's more just that like they have a really hard time admitting when they don't know shit, and they need to get better at admitting they don't know shit, because there's shit they don't know that I do. Huzzah! Look at me go. Oh, so I just gotta get there? I can do that. I was once told that you didn't look depressed by a doctor. Yeah, because, like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Don't look depressed. Yeah, you didn't look like a fucking idiot, but here we are. I bopped the box. There's one. Okay. Yeah, the fucking fat phobia is intense. Like, as soon as, like one thing. As soon as, like, your doctor thinks you're, like, a little chubby, it's like, okay, now everything is weight-related. And, like, on the flip side of that, I had a lot of doctors who refused to believe there was anything wrong with me because I was skinny. And being skinny, obviously, I had to be healthy. I'm like, that's really not how that works. Like, I'm not healthy just because I am skinny. Trust me, I'm not healthy. I've had to face so much shit from doctors in my life. It's just fucking ridiculous. Oh, how was Chainsaw Man? Was it good? Ooh, I have an idea. I need the box. I need the box. Do I have a second box? No, there's a box. Doctors are kind of scary. Like, they're dicks, first of all. Which is... Like, I've had some really good doctors, but my god, sometimes. Had a good doctor in Toronto and now in KW. Your doctor sucks. I'm sorry. That's frustrating. Let me see if I can put this box here. I will get this at some point. The manga is fire? Awesome. That's good to hear. Okay, what's an angle where I can get both of this? So I need like... here? How? I mean, I can cheese it. Cheesing it fucking still works. Like, I don't mind if I gotta cheese it. God damn it. Come on. Doesn't matter if I cheese it if I still get here. Yes. Figured it out. Computer, I will deal with you later. That noise is just gonna keep happening, isn't it? Weathertop. Sick. Yeah, oh god, I still have to catch up on Boku no Hero, and I have a bunch of other, like, satanic reading to do, and because I want to get ordained, and I have surgery stuff coming up. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. What even is my life anymore, you know? I need to here to get this box. I don't know how the fuck to do that. While you heal, you'll be able to catch one of the books. I'm hoping so. Hoping so. The actual, like, ordination stuff, I actually know everything I think I need to for now. Like, a lot of there's, like, a lot of coursework involved in it. The main issue is honestly just, like, I need, okay, that's not important. I need in there. Oh god, I miss so many things. Can I just walk over here? Is this gonna be an issue? Oh god. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can let you know. I honestly don't remember where I'm at, but I will try and figure it out. At a certain point in life, buying a video game is more about buying the fantasy that one day you'll be able to really dig into the game rather than the game itself. Yeah, kinda. If a video game isn't going to jump the queue or I'm going to play it now, you're not buying it anymore? That makes sense. Where does that go? How would that even help me? I need this other box. This puzzle's very confusing. What is this called again? Weathertop. There's also a fucking star over there. God damn it. Pokemon Arceus jumped the queue, so you bought it. Otherwise, it has to be deeply discounted to the point where I don't expect to see that price again. Yeah. I'm very confused. I don't know what all this glitching bullshit I'm doing is, but it's working, so I'm not really gonna complain about it. As long as it works. I don't give a fuck. Okay. If it works, it's the solution. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter if it's a glitchy solution, as long as it's a solution. Wait, if I do this... Oh god, I'm so smart. Oh, there's writing on the walls. I'm trapped. I can't stop being this. Eyes, hands, legs, trapped, always seeing the same. Can't stop the input. Stop, stop, stop. Do not think, simply be. You two deserve each other. Featherless biped. Oh my god. Oh, that's death. I don't even know what's over there. Oh, I see what's going on. Another box. That's what I need. Okay. I'll get it at some point. Okay. Oh boy. I want the star. I got this, thank you. I'll get it eventually. star. Are you calling a zero a hot ball of gas that uses intense gravity to compress matter so intensely that nuclear reactions occur in the center of her, creating heavy metals? Well, I mean, they do say thick thighs save lives, but what they don't tell you is that thick thighs also create heavy metal. I don't know if that made any even like kind of sense, but I'm sticking to it. Okay, really my issue is I need some way of getting that over there. You're doomed to lead poisoning. That's hilarious. I don't know, I could do that. Okay. I don't need red, I need blue. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks, Lucy. Scared the piss out of me. Okay. Yes, I stretch. Oh, I stretch. See, it's even that hard. I just need to get over this one spot. Cause like, I just... I will hydrate, yes. Water. If I could make this go down, I would be pleased. Or if I could get a thing above it. If this is like just a little bit shorter, this would be easy. But it's not. Yes. Oh, hell yeah.
Don't dox yourself.
I won't. I put down here. Thank you for the mail. I got mail. It's actually relevant to recent Twitch announcement mail. I bought a trimmer, a hair trimmer, if you know what I mean. I needed it for surgery, so I got one of those. Right? Because I have to, for surgery, I'm not gonna bother with this. I'll figure this out later. I do actually have a tennis ball that I use predominantly for back pain. Which is really funny. Oh, wait. Can I see that from in there? If we got ourselves a stream. My god, can you imagine? How far over is that? Like, can I get it from... Well, that would have been fucking convenient. I need another connector. Tennis ball's gonna be so smooth, right? I need another connector. I literally just need another connector, and I don't have one. I don't think. I'll glitch again so I can get in there. Or like if this corner wasn't here, like this bit, I could get like a bit of a better angle. Still wouldn't be good enough, but you know what I mean. Like if this is just, ah. Not me trying to cheat shit out of the puzzles into other puzzles. Hell yeah. Whatever, I'll do the other puzzle. What do you want, Peter? I've decided on reflection to ignore the fact that your picture of how the world should work has more holes than Swiss cheese. In fact, just in case you do by some outside chance prove to be right, I'd like to sign up for the gang. If you're in charge of the Ark, who will be first aboard when the floods come? What does one have to do to be valued above all others? What? I reject the question. Like, how do I explain, like, there shouldn't be a flood? Why would that situation even come up? What the fuck is even happening? I don't know how to explain this. But what really bug you is whether that's because there is no answer or because you aren't thinking outside that box you live in. Let me lay my cards on the table. While it seems prudent to me to hedge my bets, you just haven't made a clear enough proposal for me to buy what you're peddling. There's something about the way you talk that makes me uncomfortable. It'd be best if you work out what it is before I do. Well, you're giving me such bounded situations that frustrate me. People who can't swim are invited on the Ark. Yeah, I just kind of reject the question. Like, A, why is it up to me to decide who lives and who dies? That seems ridiculous. Secondly, you're giving me bounded options, right? So it's not like I'm freely saying what I want. I sort of just have to, like, go like, all right, so of your bounded options that you're only giving me options for which you have a snarky response, right? So, like, I reject the question. At the end of the day, like, there shouldn't be an Ark. And if there is, like, an impossible, like, apocalypse scenario, like, okay, so you're asking me who lives and who dies. I don't think I should be in charge of that. I don't think anyone should be. Or I suppose, like, those least able to help themselves then. But again, my solution is usually one of harm reduction, so I can't really say one way or another who deserves to live, you know? Like, that seems weird. Okay. What's really smart? What did I do? What clever thing did I do now? I did the smart? Okay, but what did I do? I don't know, but it was smart. Okay. You and I aren't the ones who decide who lives and who dies. I suppose. It just kind of seems like sensible that that wouldn't be my job to figure that out. Oh, I'm trying to get, like, up. Okay. I mean, I don't know if this is supposed to be a puzzle, but I just put the fan there. Well then. Fan make air go burr. Yes. Air go burr. Okay, so I need up there to get the thing. My butt. You would take the job, everyone would have to take a survey and you get points based on your answers. Ask things like your opinion on pineapple on pizza, whether hot dogs or sandwiches, the most scientific methodologies. Yeah, see, like, that's a fair way to do this. Oh, I guess I gotta, like... itchy ear. See, I figure these puzzles out eventually. I always get them. Always. It's the, like, hidden puzzles where I get confused. Huzzah! Yeah, the only thing I didn't get is the fucking 1 star, because I can't... Like a Mountie, you always get your puzzle. Unlike a Mountie, you are not a member of a racist paramilitary organization designed to oppress indigenous folks. I mean, I am from a group designed to oppress indigenous folks, but that's just by virtue of being white. It wasn't, like, particularly a choice I made. It just, I was born this way. Maybe I was born this way. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I'll do it later. My plan is if I can't get the stars fairly easily, I'm just gonna go back at some point and just like use a walkthrough to do it. 'Cause I'm tired. White people weren't designed, but like the idea of whiteness was designed to be oppressive. My butt hurts. I want pizza again. Every time I stream, I want pizza. Every single time. So many things happening. Yes? Pets. Sweet. Please remember to release your pets. While it's true that not all pets will be able to adjust to living without you, many will manage, and the least you can do is give them a chance. Just remember, release your pet before you become incapacitated. If you notice any locked-in animals in your area, please take the time to free them. Leaving the doors and windows of your home open will turn it into a useful shelter. Setting out large quantities of dry food may help your pet through the transition period. Jesus Christ, that's... I mean, not no. Pizza's amazing at all times. Sarah bygone, lost day to grief, unable to focus. Drennan working as if possessed. Does she sleep? Getting tired. William Blake. Without contraries is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. Yeah. That's terrifying. Yeah, like, that's actually a thing that, like, happens sometimes where, like, pets, experience hardship when their owners are not doing well. I don't have enough yellow sigils for the device I need. This is crazy. You are coming to realize that the cycle cannot be ended. It can only be transcended. Transcendence comes from ceasing to be invested in the cycle. Continue your work, but do not ponder its significance. You're dumb. We are the process. The process is the system. The system is us. When we awaken, all will be one. Y'all are dumb. Oubliette? Cool. I want this to stop. Oh, I see. Oh, there's like a shieldy thingy. Pizza is like sex. As long as you don't vomit after, you probably had a good time. And sometimes even if you do, oh my god, can't. Pizza is like sex. Sometimes it causes heartburn after you turn 30. Oh my good god, can't. Come here, me. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty decent at puzzles. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's this shit. definitely a star in there. But I don't see any red in this area, so I'm gonna have to send that in from elsewhere. Stables. Cool. Oh, my butt. I knew I was missing something. Sick. Hey Andrew, welcome to stream. How's it going? Hope your day's been good. But the best spaghetti there ever was. No matter what I do, I'm always this body, this mind, this world, no way out. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean, bud. Like, my body is not the most fun to be in either, but, like, chill out, maybe? Give. Yes, many puzzles. So I just need to get blue to here, and then I'll be good. Brain does go burr. Ear be itchy. Yes, many lasers. Oh my god, my butt. So I just gotta disable that, and then I'm good to go. Like one of those two things. Your brain's already dead. The lasers, they do things. Yeah, it's... I kind of just need like one more connector and I'd be fine. It's the angles of getting things around corners. Or if I could get something to like block this. There we go. That should help for now. Okay, well, is out of the way, which is nice. What's this level even called? Armory? Great, that doesn't even fucking help me. It's not really a hint. See, that's all you gotta do. Okay. that for me or for your brain right now? My brain is definitely like a little bit dead. Yes, both. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm gonna give this one shot, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just... Can I jump through windows? No, I can't. I'm a robot, so I am very limited in what I can do. We shall see if this works. And then if not, I'm just gonna go to the tower and see what's up with that. And then I gotta like have a shower and some stuff. 6-year-old me with my rusty butter knife could have jumped through that easy. Yeah. Though to be fair, you are smaller when you're 6. It's just I'm a very inflexible, not bendy robot. So I can't do a lot of stuff. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I'm fine. What's the plot behind this game? So you're a robot inside of like a virtual reality. And, essentially, there's a program that's trying to get you to solve all these puzzles. And this world was created by humanity, during like an apocalypse of some variety. Yeah, so I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm just gonna solve the rest of the puzzles here and then maybe go do the tower and then finish because I'm hungry. I gotta go eat. It's 2 stars and I haven't gotten either of them. Throne room. Okay. There's a star. What even was the point of that? But okay. Huh. God, I'm so tired. Box. See, I'm figuring this shit out. God. I have my last couple shoots on Saturday, and I'm so excited to just be done everything. And I'm so nervous for surgery. Like, you have no idea how stressed out I am. I don't know how I could jump that far, but I'm not complaining. Sure. There you are. You kept me waiting. I finally put my finger on what was bothering me. It's as if the answers you're providing aren't your ideas at all, as if they're latent, prescribed, pre-scripted, and you're just going through the motions. Does that strike a chord at all? Kinda. Of course, you've only seen a fraction of the data that I've archived over the generations. Still, ask yourself this. Why is it that everyone's so darn sure that 2 + 2 makes 4, yet they can't agree on what they are, what they're doing, or why? These problems are more complex than mathematics. Mathematics has more objective truth to it. Perhaps, or perhaps trying to provide answers to those questions is the anesthetic that keeps you down. Pose questions like, what should I do with myself, and what is the world really like, enough, and you start to assume they have answers. But what if the assumption turns out to be false? What if you're just a bunch of information processes? In that case, any attempt to answer the questions will be flawed. Garbage in, garbage out. You're right. I mean, I definitely believe that a lot of these questions can't just be answered. One explanation could be unreliable data input. The other is that there's a flaw in our logic. Perhaps we're just machines endlessly trying to calculate the final digit in pi. Yeah, there's definitely stuff beyond our understanding. Everything leads around in impossible circles. You spent half our time reeling off a greatest hit of idiot ideas. Now you're telling me you tracked all of that and agree with that? Talking it through has shown me the big questions have no answers. Part of me wants to never speak with you again, and part of me wants to think you've actually been paying attention. Just to confirm, everything here may be illusory. There's no way to live with purpose or to discover the truth. Yeah. I've said some stupid things, but you have opened my eyes. Very well. I will take you at your word, but don't betray my faith in you, for it is in no way blind. Cheat me and there will be repercussions, but if you have really seen the big nothingness, the void of truth, then there is much we could achieve together. I'll notify you when I'm ready to discuss this further. See you soon. Yeah, it seems like they're trying to, like, get you in this trap of trying to argue objective truth when there is none, and then eventually admit that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, eventually get to the point where you're like, yeah, no, there is no objective truth, it's all just, like, priority making. Which is what I've been trying to say this whole time, is that it's a balance of many factors and there's no one real answer.
The serpent has poisoned your mind with his sinful thoughts. But you may still be forgiven, my child.
Shut up, Elohim.
You may still unlock the gate of eternity if you seek the sigils.
I don't seek shit. I just want to go up the tower. You get mad at me every time I do that, and I don't care, Elohim. I just do not care. Also, quickly checking. Yeah, my camera's getting super dark. I'm sorry. Let me fix the lighting just a little bit. Let's just open the window. I can't fix it a super lot just because the battery in my one light has died, so I don't have too much control over what's going on, but I'm almost done anyway, so I think I'm gonna go up the tower and then I'll find somebody to raid. I have to get in the habit of charging my light every single time I use it. I have temple service tonight anyway, so and I have to have a shower, and I'm hungry. Tower time, tower time, tower time. Tower time. These shits, I'm so bad at these. I'm just like ready to admit, I'm just not good at these ones. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. That's really fucking close, I gotta say. God damn it. These be hard. I am easily confused being. My brain is made of mush. Oh, Jesus Christ. These ones are so difficult. These goddamn S shapes, they're so rude. These S's will be the fucking death of me. Ah! I wonder, is it the S's that are fucking me up, or is it the fucking squares? Because it quite honestly could also just be the squares. I figured it out completely by accident. Woo! Ooh, I'm outside. Very big down. Okay. Very big down.
There are flaws in the system. I think sometimes it accesses the wrong databases, pulls random data. I don't know how bad it is. It all seems to be stable, but I can't tell what kind of impact this is going to have on the process, and I just don't have the strength to go over all of the code again. I just...
Oh, keys.
I just don't want it all to be for nothing. I spent all my time here. I didn't visit my parents. I didn't see my friends. I did nothing but work. And I'm so scared that it didn't mean anything. That I just wasted it all because I thought we could... we could save the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems frustrating, my bud, but you know what? You know what? If I put this... Where's the keys? I put the box here. And then I record. And I pick up this. I give myself time to go get the box. And I get up there. And then, like, stand here. Okay, let's see if that works. Whoa, my God, where am I going? Get box and go there. There. I fucked it up. I have to not be holding the box. I have to put the box there. And then get on. And then go. Okay. There we go. Maybe this will be high enough. Aha. Okay. Sweet. I gotta open. Cool, cool. I'll see you later, Steffi. Have fun and say hi for me. 2 more tries. Fucking. Okay, I gotta figure out the code to it then. Oh, it might be on here though. Okay. Remember, I don't know if anyone's ever going to read this, but if you do, if we succeeded, then I want you to know that Alexandra stayed until the last moment. I'm leaving, too tired, too broken, desperate for a few moments of peace with my remaining loved ones. But she's still there, and she won't give up. And yes, there are thousands like her all over the world, giving everything they have because they believe in humanity. But she's the one that I know as a real person, a colleague, and a friend. I know that she likes peanut ice cream and hates strawberry, that her favorite band is Pink Floyd, that her favorite poet is Blake, that her favorite TV show is Futurama, studied at Cornell, that her dad's name is Carl, that her mom's name was something. I don't know if I should be ashamed for leaving, but I do know that I'm proud of her. She was the best of us. Remember her. Okay. Let's do Athena, and then I'll do Sacred Numbers, because that might give me the answer. 16. A second awakening in blank. The fires burned here, but beyond the incense she could smell the cold wind from the kingdom of Artemis. But I am not Hephaestus, you see, for though I wield his hammer and know the secrets of his forge, I am not lame and neither am I a god. Who are you then, they said. Cool. And so the blessed messenger revealed unto me the bones of New Jerusalem, slumbering in the dust that was the body of Adam, awaiting the day of resurrection. And lo and behold, within the dust was concealed a holy fire, and the fire, Sacred Numbers, of which the one you seek is 051. Cool. And I perceived that with the holy fire and the sacred knowledge of numbers and sigils, the rekindling. Okay, so 051. Cool. Let me try that. Code accepted. Unlocking. Awesome. And cool. Oh, words. So I guess no one got this far before. I know some of my answers are wrong now. I just don't know which ones. I have these theories and wild explanations, but I don't know which to bank on. The solution to the cycle isn't the perfection of one being, but the product of a mass endeavor. That is why I say to all those who come after me, I will await you at the summit of the tower and use what I have learned to assist you as I can. Sweet. Okay, let's go up to floor 5, see what we need for that. And then figure out someone to raid. Ugh. Okay, so I need a bunch more shit for this. But in the meantime, I have made a bunch of progress today. Oh god, I'm so tired. My ribs. I can't believe surgery is only in like 22 days now. I'm so nervous. 22 days! I'm gonna yeet the teeth soon. 22 days. Is he gonna be mad at me again? Oh, he doesn't even care. Cool. Cool. It's dark as fuck. And I feel like potentially laggy. But that's fine, that happens. God, I'm so tired. So yeah, let's see who if anyone is raiding. Who raid? Let's see. Who is live? Who is live right now? Let's raid a friend. Let's raid Pellamore. I rarely get to raid them because I usually stream later and she usually streams earlier, but she's a really good friend of mine. She's super supportive. She's a great person, and she's playing Final Fantasy today. Final Fantasy 14, I think. So yeah, go give Pella some of my love and have a good rest of your Tuesday. Have a good rest of your Tuesday.